There's too much to play. Too many games. Too many games. I don't even know why I'm playing this one. There's way too many games. I don't even know which one to make a video about. I can't finish any of them. I gotta lock on to one. Wait, hold on. That's a good idea. Wait, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Welcome to the 5th installment of Giving Games a Second Chance. Yahoo! This time, we'll be playing through the 2023 Souls-like Lies of P. This game was revealed with a resounding, "Oh," back in 2021. I mean, a Souls-like, loosely based on The Adventures of Pinocchio, made by dev teams known for mobile games? I mean, I didn't know what to expect, and honestly, I was just as confused as most people were when this was first announced. Like, come on, did you play Bless? I did, let me tell you. Hopes are very low. Then came the gameplay, the teaser trailers, the demo, and you know, the hype suddenly grew. This shit looked impressive. God damn, this shit looked cool as fuck. Way cooler than it should look. Like, why does this game based on Pinocchio look this good? Like, how? Huh? Who imagined this? Then, 2 years passed. It released. I played it for about an hour, enjoyed it, and I didn't pick it up again. Was I playing something else? Was I busy with work? Was I curled up in a ball drinking tequila and red Sour Patch flavored Ghost? Who knows? But this month, I looked through my list and my eyes fell upon this. I love the recent, okay, not really recent, like past 4 or 5 years influx of Souls-likes. I love Souls games. I never get sick of them. If you ever feel like you need to become a stronger person but can only muster playing games, play a Soulsborne and never give up. You'll come out better than you were. So, without further ado, let's give Lies of P a second chance. Lies of P takes place in the fictional city of Krat, during a time of French history similar to the late 1800s. A mineral called ergo is discovered and used to power puppets created by Giuseppe Geppetto. These puppets integrate into society, and Krat becomes a thriving city rich with culture, money, and life. Soon after, Krat's inhabitants are ravaged by the petrification disease, their bodies slowly turning into stone. Alongside the widespread disease, the puppets of the city go into a frenzy, going against the Grand Covenant failsafe that should prevent them from harming any humans. Geppetto disappears, and that is when a puppet created by him, known as P, is awoken. P hears a voice that belongs to a woman named Sophia. She guides him to a hotel, and there gives him the task of finding Geppetto. Now, let's ask our first question. Is it fun? Simply put, this has your everything Souls-like mechanics. The combat, the dodge rolling, a parry that's a little more lenient than others, and P's left arm, known as the Legion arm. It's an invention worked on by Lorenzini Vanini. Once you find him, you're able to modify the tool attached to it, ranging from a grappling hook to a flamethrower to a blastback shield and a few others. The weapons you find have 2 parts, the blade and the handle, which you're able to combine with one another, leading to some outrageous combinations. These weapons each have their own skill or fable art, and combining different blades and handles changes the fable art depending on the skill type. Weapons have durability that you need to keep your eye on. You have a grindstone to repair, and later you can also temporarily imbue your weapons with different elements using your grindstone and other items. Landing a perfect parry negates any damage done, damages the enemy's weapon, and inflicts a stagger effect, while blocking just partially protects from damage. Overall, this makes for a very satisfying entry into the Souls-like category. Now, there's not really any sections of the game that are too tough. I'd say the challenge is just enough to keep you on your toes, but not the controller throwing, teeth gritting, suffering Souls-likes are known for. That's definitely not a bad thing, though. I think it's pretty nice to have a variety of difficulties in this genre, Despite it being known for being unforgiving and tough, I feel like I could convince some of my friends to venture out of their genre comfort zones with this one. I had a really good time playing this. Simply put, very fun. There's only a few issues I had that took away from the fun, like reusing the same gimmicks over and over, like this. Okay. Man, okay. Oh my god, I even knew that was gonna... And things like an enemy hiding around the corner to hit you off an edge, or dropping down on you from above. They just placed these things back to back to back to back. It was hard to not expect it. It definitely gave the feeling of a dev team that's very new to the genre and running out of ideas on how to keep it fresh or interesting. The boss fights were... Well, the boss fights were pretty straightforward. Unlike other Souls games, if you die during a boss fight, the currency, or ergo, you drop will be left right outside the boss door. There's also a specific currency you use for summoning a phantom for assistance during most boss fights. The summon is usually OP, though there are some times it'll be completely useless and either die immediately or make the worst choice. The times I either didn't use a phantom or were left alone by one weren't bad. While I'm not the best when it comes to Souls-likes, I have played a lot of them, so I can only really recall 2 or 3 bosses that had gotten frustrating. But I would say this is one of the easier games of this genre. Still fun though. Now, how's the story? How is it visually? The world of Krat is presented quite well. Taking up the role of the puppet P, discovering the history of the city and learning more and more about the past of his creator Geppetto, meeting survivors and current inhabitants of the city, it all comes together for a very surprisingly immersive world. The longer I played, the more drawn into the world I became. The atmosphere is a great culmination of everything going on. The music, the presentation of each area, the enemy and boss designs, it's very satisfying, and I think they hit the mark for what they were going for. It's been a while since I played a game that understood itself so well. Graphically, this game is beautiful. Even running it on medium-low on my potato PC, it still looks really good. There were some moments I couldn't even resist doing a dramatic slow walk just for the aesthetic. A few extra things I really like about this game. There's a little icon display whenever you fast travel, if there's ever someone specific to talk to or something specific to do for side quests or items. It's really nice, instead of guessing and hoping you didn't miss anything. There still is a chance to miss stuff. You do have to explore to find everything. It still is nice to get some help in a game like this. Also, the collectible items, music records. While they do have a significant role and reason to collect, I won't get into that. It was hella immersive. Finding a disc, going back to the hotel, and just sitting there, really getting engrossed in the songs. I even added a lot of these songs to my Spotify playlist. They're beautiful pieces of music. Overall, yo, this shit good. I highly recommend it. Super engaging, fun, creative, not crazy challenging, but not crazy easy, beautiful, immersive. It ticks all sorts of boxes. I think most people wouldn't even mind the things I have issues with. If I have to give it an official rating or score, keeping everything I've stated in mind, I'd give it I'd put it in the range of 8.5, maybe even a 9. If there's ever a continuation somewhere down the line, I'd be very excited to see how the dev team shows what they've learned, and if they're able to improve upon something that's already very solid. And with all that being said, we've made it. Wow. Episode 5 of Giving Games a Second Chance. Thanks for watching. This was a long time coming, and there is more coming soon. TM. Listen, I'm playing some stuff, I got some stuff cooking, I promise. Okay, maybe not promise is a very strong... Listen, I'm working on it, okay? There's some stuff coming. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. And I'll see you on the next Giving Games a Second Chance.